We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Masahiro Tanaka will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Altuve on at first, nobody out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Tanaka isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Jordan Alvarez. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And 2. Here it is. Two out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
So striding forward now, David Rosario. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's George Springer. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Number 4, George.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, pretty average results, 4 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count to 2-1.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 13 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Torres hit the bag. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
1-1 to count. One and one. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's shine a light on Stephen Vogt right here. Solid big league catcher, also very versatile. Ability to move to first base, handles himself from the left side of the plate.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Brentley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Next up for the Stros, Stephen Vogt, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Here's Carlos Correa now as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he looks at a ball 1-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in, Jordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Brantley going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. McHugh's ready. 0-1 on its way. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vogt's got it. And the throw to first ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in for Houston, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's the pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. George Springer is retired to kick off the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There goes Brantley. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit down the third baseline. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Astros leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. To the plate now, David Rosario. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number one as the runner will retreat to first. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. One run, two hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. But this is speared by the first baseman, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marisnick going back at the track, the wall, gone! So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he lifts it in the air to right field. Marisnick is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A three-run home run. We're through four. It's now 4-1 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Either he missed the take sign, or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-2. The 2-2. And oh no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Domingo Germán is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 55, Domingo.
Standing in, Jordan Alvarez.
Number 44, Jordan Alvarez.
First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jordan Alvarez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. George Springer the next to hit, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cameron Herman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Houston, number 15, Cameron Herman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman,
Now here it comes. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now first baseman, David Rosario.
Settling in now, David Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded softly down the line toward first. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
23, Michael Brantley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Bat number 3, designated hitter, Jed Durkin.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jed Durkin. No hits to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
2 balls and a strike now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. It's a low changeup that's laid off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They trail it 4-1. Joe Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
38, Joe Smith.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Gary Sanchez We'll stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Miguel Andujar down the 3rd baseline. The 2nd for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp ground ball to third. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The 3rd baseman, number 2.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch outs, so you almost can underhand it up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So now to the plate, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Riding in once again, Clint Frazier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day, big.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Davinsky has registered just under 110 innings on the mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Torres. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
First baseman, David.
Stepping into the box, David Rosario, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now that's the left fielder, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Striding in, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Jed Jerko. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Last strike now for Houston. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. New York hosts their 130th win, most in the league. Masahiro Tanaka earns victory number 22 this campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.